There's a kind of pain that you don't just feel in your heart, you feel it in your chest, your stomach, your throat, and all over your body. It's as if your body doesn't know how to keep functioning when someone you loved is no longer there. And the most frustrating thing is that your mind already knows it, but your body doesn't accept it. You say it's over, but a part of you keeps waiting for a message. You try to move on, but there's an unconscious physical longing and a huge need for them to come back. And no, it's not that you're exaggerating, it's just that after a breakup, you don't just lose someone, you also lose a routine, you lose a future you imagined, an expectation, a shared identity, mutual friends, and many other things. That's why your whole emotional system registers this grief as a threat, as withdrawal, because your brain and your emotional system can't tell the difference. Between love and habit, you got used to a dose of messages, contact plans, good mornings, pleasures, care, and security. When that relationship breaks, that urgency for all of that to come back appears. Are you like an addict needing that dose? But many times, it's not that you really want that person to come back, it's that you want to feel safe or enough or accompanied again, and that's where the game changes. Because what keeps you hooked isn't the person themselves, it's the version you've edited based on your needs and your shortcomings. It's the famous romanticizing, that 1% of hope that seems very small and maybe very unrealistic that it will happen, but it leaves you in suspense. It's that need to know that person might come back and that you could have a second chance. But here, I'm going to leave you a simple guide to help you in those moments when a nice memory from that time comes to you or when you start to idealize that person. First, yes, there were beautiful things, but there were also things that hurt you. You must remember that you deserve a love that doesn't force you to lose yourself just so you don't lose him or her. And you don't have to hate that person, you just have to put them in their place in reality and not in your idealizations anymore. So on those days when you feel like writing to them or looking for them, stop, breathe slowly, remember what I just told you, and don't do anything. Instead, repeat to yourself, this is just a moment, it's a wave that rises and falls, but I don't need to repeat it or get caught up in that wave. And then ask yourself, if I write to them, what am I really looking for? Relief, validation, to feel chosen, what am I looking for? And if you know you can give yourself what you're looking for, then give it to yourself. Maybe it's just security, or maybe you need a moment of distraction or joy. Go for a walk, drink some water, listen to a good audio, write down the things you're grateful for in your life, focus your attention and your energy on something else. And every time you do this and don't relapse, your brain will start learning to supply itself and say, can I support myself without needing someone else? So, if what you heard from me gave you hope and reminded you that there's still a lot of good and collateral beauty, even in the midst of grief, in your life, leave me a yes in the comments. And if you know someone who's going through something difficult or who just ended their relationship, please send them this video in a direct message, because together we can help them.